Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of HarlequinCasts Dawn of War 2. And as you can see, this morning we're getting a little bit goofy here. Choco Bambus had this awesome idea, and it was the same awesome idea that a couple of different viewers had requested in the past, which is that we just set up some more custom games and take turns kind of shoutcasting. So with me on the line today is Mr. Choco Bambus. How are you doing this morning, sir?
Hello, I'm fine.
This is awesome, actually.
Good and ready to cast.
This is the perfect way to wake up. We're all getting coffee and stuff. So as you guys can see, we've got, and you can start the game now because I'll just sit here and babble while it's going. Oh, there we go. 10 seconds. All right. So we've got Kael'tos versus Spirit, and we're just going to change players out, and we're going to get different players to come in and commentate and stuff like that. So we'll play a bunch of games. It's totally informal. This will be like a, like a King of the Hill kind of thing. So Mr. Draki from, it's the universe of Warhammer, right? In Russian, is that what that means?
Yep.
R-U-W. Some people had to figure that out for me.
Yeah, he's Russian.
So he's hanging out.
Crazy Swede.
Oh,
an excellent
yeah.
and precise German dude. A crazy American and a slacker Serb. So
I'm the crazy American and you're the slacker Serb. I'm all for that. I like that. But yeah, so this was a great idea. And like I said, a couple of people on the forums were asking for just more general, like, improvised live casted games. So here we go. And we can even see the loading screen and everything. This is a great idea. I'm psyched. Yeah. Okay, so what do we got here? Greentooth Gorge, Spirit playing as the Tech Marine, Kael'tos playing as the Chaos Sorcerer. So I don't know, man. Looks cool. What do you think about all that?
I think that on this map, Spirit has a slight advantage because there are a lot of buildings, and with the Artificer armor, the Tech Marine is nearly unkillable in a building.
Yeah, that's a really fun playstyle. I'm very surprised that Spirit just instantly went for the Tech Marine. Although honestly, we didn't do this. Like, it's not like one player picked first and the other guy. We just let them do whatever the hell they wanted. So I was surprised to see him go Tech Marine so quickly.
Yeah, I think Tech Marine is Spirit's main Space Marine hero. He only switches to Apothecary if the matchup demands it.
Nice.
And he also plays Warlock, but we will see some crazy Spirit shenanigans with the Tech.
So what is Kael'tos doing here? He hasn't built a second unit yet.
Let me ask.
No, it's fine. We could just wait. Just let him do his thing. I'm all for that. Okay, Kael'tos. I mean, I'm not going to distrust Kael'tos here. He went for triple generators. Okay. Is he?
Oh, I understand. He's going to go double Havocs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kael'tos, you crazy Swede, you. By the way,
yeah.
I like to plug things. If you guys missed it, Kael'tos and Choco Bambus both featured in Meet the Players series. If you haven't seen those yet, go check those out. Look at that! Shameless self-promotion even during a live cast. I'm sorry, Choco, what were you saying?
Well, I think that he mentioned that he was going to try something crazy today, so I think we might see a weird build order that perhaps might shift the metagame forward for Chaos, as double tactical Marines are simply boring to play with and against. With either Space Marines or Chaos.
Quick Chaos Havocs, indeed, you nailed it. So quick Havocs versus a pretty standard aggressive double Scout and Tactical Marine squad there. I'm intrigued. I'm happy that he's experimenting in front of what would normally be live viewers. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so already we see some nice gen bashing going on here. Luckily, only hitting his secondary power node. And ooh, some Doom Bolts going off there. Luckily, Tactical Marines are really tough.
Yeah, I think that he might progress into double Corn Havocs in Tier 2. That's nice. How it's looking to me at the moment. And it might actually work because they completely wreck Space Marines in Tier 2, but you never seem to have enough of them.
Yeah, just gonna go for the fast auto cannons. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
and okay, he's setting up the wrong way. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, the Tech Marine rarely plays with Assault Marines, so I think it just might work.
Yeah, he's got a Devastator coming out now 4th, and the second Havoc on the way. Ooh. Taking a look around right now. By the way, score 470 to 46. No big deal. Honestly, Kael'tos is surprisingly in charge right now, just because these Chaos Havocs have been sneaking around, capping stuff. In addition, a little bit of a skirmish going on here with the Tech Marine and the Sorcerer. That's cool.
Now we see the Sorcerer getting the teleport armor.
Ooh, Vestments of the Warp, indeed.
Yeah.
And sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I've been trying out some crazy shenanigans with Space Marines with going only one scout and one tactical marine, and I thought about transitioning that build order with chaos, and it seems to work only with the chaos lord, but it allows you, due to low upkeep, to get a lot of war gear and upgrades. So I think this is what Keltos is doing, although in a bit different manner.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'd be very afraid. So, what do you? So, Spirit is basically blobbing up. I mean, Spirit is keeping all of his forces together at the same time, with the exception of the Tech Marine, who's kind of moving around on his own there. And the Chaos Sorcerer is just stalling. So, is that pretty much Keltos' only game plan here? Is just to kind of stall? We can see our first little havoc getting set up here on the right-hand side.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he will probably start attacking as soon as he can and get maybe a Blood Crusher out, but Chaos Havocs are far superior to Space Marines if he doesn't have Assault Marines, because they suppress instantly in the maximum range. So I'm surprised that he isn't focus firing the Tactical Marines with the Flamer.
Yeah, I was going to say the Flamer seemed like a perfect choice because it seems like at this point Spirit is up to his shenanigans. He realizes what's going on and is just going to punish him by wrecking his power. And as you can see, he is probably going to get away with all of his power at this point. He's already killed the left gen farm, and now he's taken out this right one. Keltos is in sort of a full retreat, but you can see his heretics on the other side of the map are still being diligent and kind of capturing stuff.
Yeah, they are. And he might get off a few generator kills as well, but we will see. I think he messed up. He had really nice positioning and army movement across the board, but he fucked up. So, sorry.
Oh yeah, look at that teleport though. The Chaos Sorcerer. Oh, the Chaos Sorcerer took out all of the Devastator Marines. There he goes. He just flung him across the map right there. So that Devastator Marine squad just went down to the teleporting, immolating Chaos Sorcerer there. That's at least useful.
Yeah, but I think the game is pretty much over at this point.
Yeah, Keltos, in terms of power, not looking so good. We see some Doom Blast going off down here, doing some damage to these scouts. The Tech Marine's Tarantula turret, though, is going to provide some nice cover in the middle. That's going to be hard to deal with. And unfortunately, the Heretics are going to have to retreat through all of that. Could be messy here. Nice looking grenade spike! Oh,
perfect,
boom!
Perfect.
Everybody except for the Expiring Champion goes down. Oh no, I hate to see innovation rewarded with punishment, but Keltos is having a hard time with this build order.
As Mr. Day9 says in the StarCraft community, you have to practice a lot of games to learn a new style of play, and I think this is probably the first time Keltos tried this one. So
yeah,
it's understandable.
By the way, bonus points for quoting Day9, a hero of mine. The other thing that I learned from watching his cast is that if you are going to start something brand new, you have to start it from the lowest possible level. You have to play it against all the noobs and all the average players and all the good players. If you try to do like new tricky stuff against really good players, you'll probably meet with failure. But if you played a brand new ladder account with a new tactic, you could probably do it. Again, that's StarCraft, so it doesn't apply quite as much, but same deal. Once again, though, nice use of the Vestments of the Warp there, kind of blinking away, almost getting that Tech Marine, but the Tarantula turret doing lots of terrible damage and all that sort of thing.
I would expect him to get Noise Marines after the first Havoc. It would have been pretty awesome against the Tech Marine, because everything in his army is ranged, and Noise Marines would have shut down his whole army. But okay, whatever.
And now we see the final insult, which is that Spirit is hitting Tier 2 first there. Keltos is just about to get the power for it, but I mean, honestly, all of those generator losses is just humongous. He lost, I guess he didn't lose 4 generators, because he still has this one left over on the dead farm on the left, but... Or did he rebuild that one? I'm not sure. He lost either 3 or 4 generators.
He lost his full gen farm on the right side, and he lost, I think, 2 generators on the left side.
On the left? Okay, so he lost some stuff on the left there, too. Yeah.